Good afternoon. This is Community Office. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm Farah from Oasis Residence. I live at the Block A. I need to talk to someone about the state of our neighborhood. It is just overwhelming.
Of course, I'm here to listen. Could you tell me more about what's been bothering you?
Well, it is a whole of things, honestly. For starters, the garbage situation is out of control. There are trash piling up in the sidewalk and empty lots. It is clogging in the drains and the smell, ugh.
I understand how frustrating that must be. Flood drains due to garbage buildup can indeed pose serious health risks, and the added risk of flooding after rain only make the situation more hazardous.
Yes, exactly. And with all this trash lying around, it is attracting rats, stray dogs, and even raccoons. My children can play outside without worrying about them. This is not what a neighborhood should be look like.
You're absolutely right. Everyone deserves to feel safe in their own neighborhood, especially children. We are currently considering adding more trash bins around the area and increasing the frequency of waste pickup.
But what is to stop people from just throwing garbage whenever they want? Mobbing sounds nice, but who is actually enforcing that people use them?
Great point. That's actually something we are working on too. We are considering a small fine for littering and plan to put clear sign near the bins to remind people to use them. Plus, we are organizing an awareness campaign to help everyone see how this affected the entire neighborhood.
I don't mean to be negative, but campaigns and signs aren't always effective. I have seen people just ignore the rules if they are not enforced. And what about the noise? They're a big issue too.
I hear you. We are aware of the noise pollution issue as well. Could you share some details about the noise? We want to make sure we address this effectively.
Lately, it feels like it is everywhere. First, there are construction work and they start so early in the morning, even on weekends. Then, some neighbors have been throwing parties that go till midnight or later. My family and I can barely get a good night's sleep anymore.
I understand how unsettling that must be. We are currently discussing strict noise regulation to limit loud activities after 10 p.m. For construction work, we are considering restricting hours to weekdays and daytime only.
That sounds better. But what happens if people don't follow the new rules? I've seen this kind of thing happen before. Rules are announced, but then it is like they are just forgotten.
That's a fair point. This time, we are planning to do regular patrols in the area, especially late at night. We will also be giving warning to first-time offenders, and if needed, we will impose fine for repeat violation.
Fine sounds good in theory, but who is going to make sure it actually happens? I don't want to sound negative, but I've seen these promises before, and it feels like nothing ever changes.
I totally understand. To keep things transparent, we are organizing monthly community meetings where residents like you can share feedback directly. This meeting will help us to track if issues continue and hold us accountable.
A meeting where we can actually say what is on our minds? Hmm, could be useful. But will you listen? Or is going to be one of those noted situations where nothing's happened?
Oh, I assure you, we will be listening carefully. In fact, we will have a dedicated officer take notes and follow up on a specific complaints. We are committed to seeing these changes through because it's our responsibility too. The issues you're raising are completely valid, and we want this neighborhood to feel safe and clean for everyone.
Okay, well, that is all I ask. I'm glad to hear there is plan at least. And I do want to say it is good to finally feel like someone is actually listening.
Thank you for saying that. And to make things easier, I will give you my direct contact. Feel free to reach out anytime if you notice more issues or if the solution aren't working as promised.
Oh, while we are on the topic of neighborhood issues, there are also the problem with the street lighting. Some areas are just so dimly lit. It doesn't feel safe, especially if I'm out after sunset.
I understand. Poor lighting can definitely make people uneasy, and it also attracts unwanted activity. We will make sure this is prioritized. We are already planning to add more street light in key areas and improve the maintenance on existing one to make sure they are functioning properly.
That would be a big help, honestly. I just want to feel secure, especially when walking around in the evenings. And while we are at it, can something be done about the stray animals? They are not only making the area feel unsafe, but I'm also concerned about their well being.
Of course, our plan is to coordinate with animal welfare service. They will come in to safely manage and relocate the strays. And for animals like dogs, ensure they are properly sheltered or rehomed if possible.
That actually sounds really humane. I think a lot of people here would feel better knowing the animals are being treated well, not just removed.
Exactly. Our goal is to make the neighborhood better for everyone, animals included. And if any issue pop up, don't hesitate to reach out. It's important for us to get update from residents so we can address these things promptly.
That is honestly reassuring. I hold you to that. Thanks. They literally did their works. I respect that.
Thank you, everyone! Thank you, Elmore! Boom!